because I do not need to go to my husband's project. Later, I will go to his project.
Ah, so you've got a few minutes free to join us in
Not
TGIF.
a few minutes. I think I can finish today's session because,
Awesome.
yeah, because I will finish my dinner here in our office, in our working place.
So you're at
Ah,
work now?
yeah.
Ah, okay,
No, no,
okay.
no, no. I don't work. We have finished today's work because today is Friday, and every Friday we can finish our work an hour earlier than Euro
O-
time.
Okay, but are you at work now or are you at home?
I'm in the office.
Oh, okay, so, but you're not working. That's fine. I've got you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. You know, my room is just upstairs,
Yeah.
so it's very near to the office, and the internet, the Wi-Fi in the office is better than my in my home, in my room. So I prefer to stay in the office to take part in our session.
Oh, okay, I've got you. I've got you. By the way, we
Yeah,
wouldn't say in the working place, just the workplace. It's
yeah.
one word, the workplace.
Yeah, okay, in the workplace.
That's
I
it.
prefer to stay uh, in the workplace.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm afraid my office and my home are one in the same thing. So
Yeah, I can understand you. That is good. That is fantastic.
it has benefits, but it has drawbacks too.
Yeah,
It's very
and
easy to get distracted by, the stuff around you and to lose track of
distract
work. Yeah.
lots of distractions. Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot. I've got a television for goodness sake.
yes. Just drink a cup of coffee and have some cookies and like
Raid,
this
raid the,
candy.
raid the
Yeah.
fridge. Absolutely. Well, look,
Yes. Yes.
Muna's meant to be joining us, so I'm just going to put a shout out to her. Muna, we have started. And Amatsu said she might join us in a bit. So,
Ah, yeah.
yeah.
So you can invite some guys to join us because just the two of us we are lonely.
Well, no, if we were on our own, we'd be lonely. But there's the two of us. It's enough. I
Yeah.
always say to people, I don't do one-on-one sessions unless you happen to be the only one to attend a session. Then you can have a
Yes.
session all to yourself.
So you are. So I'm so lucky today.
You
Yeah.
are lucky indeed. So use that
I'm a
luck.
lucky girl. I'm a lucky girl or lucky. Oh no no. I'm a lucky dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the term dog in that way. You might use it to somebody else. Oh, you lucky dog.
Oh
But I wouldn't use it for myself. Dog
oh
can, yeah.
Okay. Got
Just
you.
I'm a lucky girl would be perfect. Yeah. Or I'm just lucky. I've been lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very lucky
Yeah, very
today.
lucky indeed.
Just you and me.
Yeah, just us. So,
Yeah.
but
It,
remember we're streaming, so don't tell me any secrets.
what? I'm sorry.
We're streaming.
Streaming.
Streaming, yes. Do you know what that means?
T.
Streaming.
I don't know.
Okay. In these sessions, I stream the session to
Yes.
YouTube, so it records, and your voice goes into YouTube.
You mean you are the you host the session?
I'm hosting the session, and it is
Yes.
streaming live.
Streaming live.
To stream live, it means it's broadcasting live as a recording.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, I got it.
Good, good, good. So
Okay.
even though it's just you and I,
Yes.
it's you and I and YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, but
So
that's the same for most sessions. So
mm,
always be aware. Okay, let's
so
make the
how
most.
are you? How are you recently? Because I haven't I haven't had enough opportunities to take part in the sessions. I think for a long time. Yeah.
No, we haven't. Well, I've been away, as you know. So I was away for Christmas and New Year. This is the first official TGIF, although I did an unofficial
Oh,
TGIF last week.
oh, so I'm too lucky.
You're very lucky, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very lucky and just one myself today.
Yeah, well, it's as I say, it's just people. They say they want to come, and then for some reason they never find us. But Diaka and Muna are meant to be here. I will send Diaka a message as well. It says they're online. But Muna, I
Mm-hmm.
think Muna is struggling with Discord. She said earlier, I don't know if you saw it. Let me see. It
Uh,
seems a little bit difficult here on Discord.
oh la la. So she's the first time to use Discord.
Yeah. And I think
Oh, I know.
sometimes
I
it's a
can
little,
understand. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I can understand her. Maybe because today in Algeria, today is the first day for the promotion season.
The promotion,
Season,
what's the promotion season?
the promotion time.
Yeah, what does
There,
that
there,
mean?
there, there are discounts of the goods.
Again, you've always got sales
Discount.
on where you are. There was that, was it, what was the
Yes,
last time
yes.
the last time I think you told me about the singles day?
Yeah, no, no, no.
Yeah.
The Singles Day is in China. It's a special for China, but this one is for Algeria,
Okay, so
not for
you'll get
China. I
even
think it's
cheaper croissants.
yes, yes. No, 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 no. The croissant doesn't have any discount because it's very cheap, cheap enough.
I remember you telling me.
It's too cheap. It's too cheap to get some discount because it's only 20 dinars.
Yeah, I remember. Yes, that would be a bit
Yes,
cheeky to say, but it's discount day. So it's promotion. You see, promotion, if you say to me promotion season, I think of
promotion.
football, maybe, or I was thinking maybe people at work get promoted at this time of year.
No, it's promotion. I think
I'd say it's
but
the
Paris
sales.
sales. I
Yeah.
think Paris, the sales begins in Paris too.
Yes, it's changed a lot recently in the last few years. Once upon a time, there were the January sales and there were the summer sales, but now you get sales most of the time, discounts most of the time. So the
Hmm.
sales in Germany, in France, in the UK, they tend to start just after Christmas and then they last for about a month. But they're on all the time, really. It's very difficult to know what's really a bargain because they play with you a bit. They say this is discounted, 10% off, and then you realise it's 10% off a new price. And the old price was actually cheaper than the new price that's supposedly discounted.
Yeah, I
Monique's
think it's
here.
the
Yeah, carry on.
no, no, she's not in our session, I think.
She is. She's in the common room. She's chatting. She's just
Yeah,
waved at
yeah,
us.
yeah. I think maybe she is new to know how to take part in our session.
Monique's been in other sessions with Marion and Natasha, so I don't think so. But we'll see. She
Ah,
might not. Sometimes people can't speak; they can't use voice, so
oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
pop in and say hi.
Yeah, I understand the reason. Maybe she's in the office.
Great. Okay, she's
Welcome.
joining us.
Well,
Yay!
welcome.
We will wait for you.
Yes,
So,
we are lonely.
Are you planning on doing anything?
No, actually, no. I do not want to go to supermarket to buy something because just now some of my colleagues go to supermarket. and they invited me to join them, but I do not want to. I didn't want to go with them or with anyone because I don't think I have something to buy. So
Good for you. I don't think Monique will understand. Hello, Monique.
yeah, I don't have enough money, so I need to save money.
Ah,
The
that's
best,
very sensible.
yes, the best way to save money is to keep away from the supermarket
I I quite agree with
or
you.
from the sales.
So what's the topic? Because yeah, I cannot get what you are
Hey,
talking
Monique, don't
about.
be silly. It's
Hey!
TGIF. Hey, Happy New Year.
Hi,
Yeah,
Monique,
Happy New
how are
Year.
you?
Hello, Lisa. Oh, it's nice to hear you again.
It's
Me
been
too.
ages. It's been
I
ages.
know, I
How are
know,
you? How's your
Lisa.
back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely recovery or not full recovery, but much better, I have to say. And I'm just doing physiotherapy every single day, and it makes me feel, much better. But fortunately, maybe I told you before, it's we don't need surgery so far, so it's good news.
Okay, you don't need surgery.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good,
It's
good, good,
glad
good.
to
Thank
hear
goodness.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, never let them cut you open unless it's to save your life. And even then, think twice. Diaka, nice to see you. Well done, you made it. You found us. Connection problem, I can't hear you. Okay, let's do a little correction. Kahia. That's it. Okay. I'll send you the link, Diaka, to the Discord voice issues page because it's very useful and it can explain it much more easily than I can. Okay? And I love the way they explain it as well. Yeah. That's more broken than the R8 on release. Oh dear. I almost look forward to things going wrong on Discord because they send out the most amazingly funny messages. But maybe that's a bit warped of me, I don't know. So, Lisa we don't have a topic on a Friday, as you know, but Lisa was telling me that it's the sales at the moment where she is, but she's not going to buy anything because she doesn't need anything, which I think is very sensible, don't you, Monique?
Yeah, my thing is sometimes it's hard just to go against what is, a lot of people just buying things, and maybe that's why when, for example, you don't have enough money or you don't want to spend your money on those sort of things, I prefer don't go to any mall or something like that because I don't know, they know how to lure you and how to convince you, and I would say that that's the problem when it comes to that sort of things.
It's a whole industry how to get us to buy stuff. I mean, people get paid a lot of money, in fact, to tempt us to, even just placing things at eye level on a shelf and the colour that they use on posters. And it's all a science now. And I don't like that because I hate feeling manipulated. So let us know when you can hear. I'll type this. Let us know when you can hear us. Okay. Hopefully this will work. You've got a mic, so Diaka has a mic, should be able to hear us, but sometimes it's just setting up your, and make sure you're plugged in, of course, and make sure your headset is plugged in. You might laugh, but I've done it myself. I've had the mic working, but no headset plugged in. Oh dear. So Monique, is this your first session, or have you been to Natasha's or Marion's session whilst I was away?
But you mean when? This year?
Yes, in 2018. This whole.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was no, no, no. I attended only one session I with Marianne, and it was like around 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago. and but no more than that. So I've been a little bit away from you guys, but I
You'll be
miss
a
you
bit
all, of
rusty.
course.
Have you been practicing your English or?
Let's say that I'm always reading and I try to speak to some friends, and I
Okay.
cannot get rid of English because I love it. So
Good, good. Glad to hear it. No, it's
So you
just
so
are
how,
native
so how
speaker?
do I sound then, Lynn? Sorry, because you say I sound rusty
no,
or
no. I
what?
just said so you're a bit rusty. I didn't say you sound rusty. No, you sound fine, as fluent as ever.
Okay,
Lisa,
You
you were
you
trying to
are
okay.
say something.
you are native speaker, Monique. Monique or Monique? You are
Monique, you can call me
Monique.
Monique.
Monique. You are a native speaker?
Oh my gosh, that sounds great when you say something like that. But of course, I'm
You
not.
You've just
I'm
made
a
her day.
learner.
because the English is so fluently and your speaking speed is faster. And I
Um,
have tried my best um, to understand you, to catch
okay.
your speed. So I think you are a native speaker, and lots of your pronunciations, I think, are professional.
Ah, oh my God, such a
Yeah.
compliment. But of course, I'm not.
Hi,
Definitely, I'm not a native speaker. I'm from Colombia, actually, so South America. And no,
Colombia.
no, no, my
So
mother tongue is Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah,
Ah. So you are in the South Africa or North Africa?
South
Colombia.
America.
Yeah,
America.
yeah, I'm
South
sorry.
America.
South America because I'm in the North Africa. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
I'm, I'm too familiar with Africa instead of America.
I guess you are.
So nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you, Lisa.
Thank you. Me too.
And Amatsu has joined us. Her
So what's the
troops.
time
Oh,
in your place?
Excuse me?
What's the time in your place?
It
It,
is 11:20 a.m.
ah, so
Yeah.
here we are in the afternoon, and I think after it's nearly 5:30 p.m.
and it's 5:20 here. So,
Yeah, 20
and twenty
past.
past
Yeah,
four
yeah,
in
yeah.
England. Hi,
20 past
Amatsu.
4 in
Yeah,
England.
in England, yes.
England is not the same
Nope,
with us.
nope.
Before I thought we are in the same time zone.
No, no. England's on GMT, and they're on winter time at the moment. And Germany is an
Um,
hour, always an hour later than the UK.
so we are in the same time zone, Lynn, I think.
Well, it's 5:20 here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Me too.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah, I think because sometimes when science comes to the sessions, we're in the same time zone as well. But time zones drive me nutty. That's why I always only do my time. It's always Berlin time. I can't be doing with
You are
any
the
other
host.
times.
You are the hoster. You are the hoster. You
Exactly,
host.
my rules, my
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It depends on you. It depends on you.
Absolutely. I would say if people want to set
We
up,
must follow your time.
yeah, and if people want to set up sessions in their time zone, they have to run the sessions. That's it.
Yes.
So, Amatsu, I think you would have probably confused some people by saying, I'll join you when my troops. Get... Yes, sir.
Well, it's all very scary over there. I dare not leave them on their own.
Ah. Well, the first thing I did in the new stronghold is I started farming. So
Yes, well, that's what I've just been doing. So,
I hope nobody
yes.
hits me.
Well, I started farming on 2 tiles, and immediately Odshay sent over loads of troops, so I cancelled them and then slowly did a little bit more. So I'm hoping that.
Oddsher? What's it got to do with Oddsher?
Well, exactly. But I wasn't actually on the tile. I was on my way to it.
Oh, that's
And-
just
And
that's just
halfway, he just
people.
sent.
Yeah, people don't
Yeah.
look. They don't check for
No,
things.
no.
If they're both shielded, they'll just bounce.
Yes, no, I
I
wasn't
don't think they
wasting
were
shields
attacking
on
you.
it.
No,
It
no.
felt like it.
If both your palaces are shielded,
Oh, I see.
you will just bounce. Even if it's the enemy, you have to unshield to attack, sweetie. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Monique. Sorry, Lisa.
Right. Let's
We
stop
will stop
there.
talking
Yes.
about Vikings. We talked about Vikings all last night.
We did.
It doesn't matter. I don't understand you, both
No.
of you. But I think your voices are similar. At first, I think Lynn was speaking, but actually, it was
Lisa.
I'm
Yeah, she started talking to herself.
yeah. Again, the feeling comes again.
Actually, Lisa.
Look, I think you are the same person.
No, we're two
I
different.
I cannot judge who is Lynn
And who is
whose
me?
voice. Yes, who is you?
Well, you can, Lisa. If you look at the TGIF in the actual chat, when the person is speaking, you'll see a green line appear round their avatar.
So if I say something now, you can see it's me talking.
Yes, I think that's the way I can differentiate you and Lynn.
Differentiate.
Make a difference between you and Lynn.
Tell the difference.
Tell the difference.
But there is difference, but you will get used to Lisa. I mean, it happens to me as well. I remember, so I was like, first time, of course, that was long time ago, and I was confused, like, oh my God, she sounds like Lynn, but there's something like it's not
quite the same.
No, quite the same, but no, I wasn't, convinced about it.
You had it tough, Monique, because you went to a session that Amatsu was running. So you didn't have me there to sort of hear the difference. Amatsu was there, and you were like, "But it sounds like Lynn. Is Lynn playing a joke on us?"
It's not fair.
Oh dear.
So let's hope Diaka can hear us now. Any luck, Diaka? Can you hear us? Fingers crossed. No, I don't think so. Oh, okay. So can you hear us now? Hi, Oscar! Yay! Oh, 2 Spanish speakers in the room. Danger, danger. Hi, Oscar. Can you hear me? Can we hear you? Hi. Well, how can we? Happy New Year! By the way, I'm trying to remember who I've said Happy New Year to and who I haven't. So, Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, Lynn.
Was trying another connection. Okay. Try.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. By the way, Happy New Year to everyone.
And to you, Oscar.
Thank you.
Hi, Oscar. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Fine.
Okay.
So both of you can speak Spanish.
Hi, Muna. Your mic's open.
Oh my God.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Could you hear
Hi,
me?
Mona.
Yeah, well, we could hear somebody. Your
How
mic
are
was
you?
open.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think that's you speaking, but we can hear whoever's speaking, Muna. So you might want to mute when you're not speaking, okay?
Okay.
I can't understand what they're saying, but we can hear them.
That's true. You can't always guarantee that everyone in the room.
Maybe she wants to give us an opportunity to learn Spanish. Spanish
Oh,
or
that wasn't
Spanish.
Spanish, I don't think. That was
Yeah.
something else.
What?
Under setup, yes, Diaka. Under your user settings, let me just see if I can help you. It's been a long time since I did this, so I'm going to have to remember where I saved the items in question that I need. I think it's under screenshots, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Discord. Okay. Okay. So under here. I think. So there's your settings button. Okay. Oh, okay, Lisa. Hey, invite him to come and, or her, to come and talk to us. You're on the online version, Oscar. Oh, you're on the browser version, yeah?
Yeah. What I was trying to say is that, as usual for me, it didn't work at the beginning, so I had to go to another server, some,
Yeah.
and then I get back here, and I was able to start talking.
It's weird that. It doesn't
Yeah,
happen to
always the
me.
same. But
Yeah.
now I know what to do.
Good, good. But you need to be in another server to be able to do that, and Diaka might not be, because Diaka's quite new to Discord. So
Yeah.
it might, maybe it's maybe it's the browser version that has this issue. But I do know that when you go into settings,
Definitely no. Absolutely no, because I'm using 3 different browsers, all of them updated. So no, that's not the problem.
no, I'm just saying. I know that for other people, what I've said to
Ah,
them
okay.
is to go into settings, and then let me just. You've got this reset button. Okay, so you can actually click on a reset button, reset voice settings, and that has worked for several people. I'll save it actually, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, screenshots, Discord, training, reset. Okay, and then training, reset. No, got to close that. One day I'm going to have all the screenshots I need. Okay, so you've got this reset voice settings right at the very bottom of setup in your preferences. Yeah, it's weird that you get it working by going into another server. But as I say, Diaka needs to join another server, and I don't think Diaka has actually done that. And when you first join, it's very frustrating when it doesn't work, I think. It always
Well,
works for me, that's the problem.
it's frustrating, yes, of course, but whenever you know what you have to do, well, that's okay. It's let's say a minor drawback.
Oh, absolutely. Once you know, it's like most things, once you know how it works, it's fine. It works. Diaka, try saying something. Can you hear us? Can we hear you? I'm wondering if I could invite you to a different server, but it's difficult. I've only got the one. So what you could try to do is maybe join the Me6 server.
Or if it's she or he, if she has a smartphone, it would be I'm using my cell phone. And it works perfectly. So that's another option.
I know, but that doesn't help people. It works for me.
No?
No, my smartphone works as well. In fact, I've actually run a couple of sessions from my new phone. It didn't used to work on my old phone, but it works really well. on the new one. I haven't checked what I sound like. I haven't recorded it yet because I can't record it from my phone yet. Supposedly I should be able to. It hasn't quite worked yet, but we'll find out on Monday's session whether it will work. I'm just streaming this one as usual, so but anyway. But yes, it's so frustrating because I want to just go into Diaka's computer now and get it to work for her.
Monique, you said you are on your mobile. Did you install the app or you are online?
No, I'm using the app and it works perfectly.
Okay, great.
And the nice thing, by the way, is because the app can be a bit restrictive on the phone. You know what you see. What you can do is use the app on your phone for voice, and log in on your computer or your laptop or tablet, and use that for chat, for text chat.
Why restrictive?
Just the size.
Just in
Small.
terms of what I'm looking on my screen, but
Yeah,
you know,
but
there's no room for everything. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's very easy once you get used to it to swap between Discord voice and Discord chat. But until you get used to that, when you're looking at the actual, for example, I'm looking at the text at the moment on my phone, and I can only see from it's very small text as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need just to close this window and I will see the local chat, but yeah. But if I want just to go on and off, I mean mute and unmute it, so then I have just to open again another window. Yeah, maybe that's why I don't type.
That's it, probably. But that's good, because you're meant to be speaking here, not typing. However, in other sessions, when we're, say, sharing text to read, or we want people to watch a video, or it's difficult then because they have to swap between the voice window and the text window. And if you're new to it on the phone, people don't realise you can do that without cutting off the voice. You don't cut off the voice by going to the text window. It just doesn't do it. The only way to cut off your voice is to go to another voice server or to hang up. That's it. Or log out.
I tried installing it on my desktop, but it worked the same way, Lynn. So I decided to uninstall it as it doesn't make a difference.
It didn't work better at all. Okay. I don't understand what it is with it. Why it should suddenly have a problem with this server and not with then it resets on another server. I did get into discussion with Discord about it last year, but I kind of left it with them because they were rolling out the new version. I might reopen that ticket to say, you know, this is happening still to some people. But I'm just trying to see if there's a somewhere I could invite Diaka to, and it's difficult because I'm not actually an admin on these servers. Okay, I'll temporarily, I'll be cheeky. It's a bit naughty, but I'll do this. Okay, bear with me. Noodle, noodle, noodle. So, Diaka, where are you? Diaka.
But now he's muted, so.
Sorry, his name is Jaha.
Jaha, thank you.
Yes.
Jaha, yeah.
Jaha, okay, Jaha.
Jaha.
Okay,
Yes.
try going here, and then come back to Eliane. Okay. I've just sent them an invitation to a different server. See if that will work. Okay. I'll see. They'll be very confused because I've just invited them to the Vikings server. But it's a temporary invitation, so.
That's a good idea.
Well, I realised that a lot of our chats would turn into Viking chat. This is very confusing for people. And also we wanted to do some training sessions for some of the Vikings in our clan. So I set up a separate server for Vikings. There's still the little chat for anybody who wants to just ask a question about Vikings. But if you're playing Vikings and you want training and stuff like that, and you're in Frathaven, then you have to go to the boot camp server, the LCT server. So who's got anything exciting to tell me? By the way, just an offer for you that will happen every Friday. Has anybody written anything in the forum that they would like me to look at during this session? So... in the last week, by the way. This is not ever. Because I know one of the complaints I get, usually from April, is I don't reply to all the posts. Now, there is a reason for that. I am one person and I'm not a bot. So I thought we could use this session, TGIF, for you to say, oh, could you look at this post? Did I write it right? You know, is there anything I could improve? That kind of thing, okay? I'm not connecting for a long time. I haven't connected, or I haven't logged in for a long time. So I haven't logged in for a long time. Okay, well, this is a little reminder to you to remember that you need to keep your forum. If you're going to take part in sessions, in voice sessions especially, you do need to keep your account in the forum in good standing. It doesn't mean you have to post every day. It's just, you know, you do have to pop in from time to time. And especially Marion and Natasha's sessions, or any sessions I run that are topic based, just to go in and leave some feedback, or write something about the topic, you know, after you've thought about it for a while. It will also help you to remember what you were talking about. It's so easy to go to a lesson and then forget everything that you talked about or studied or learnt in that lesson. I know, because I do it in German.
I feel terrible then.
Well, you do get to a point, Monique, where it's not as necessary because you've learnt the vocabulary enough that it's actually available to you. But especially when you're learning new vocabulary, and when you're a beginner, it's so important to engage with what you're learning. And other than that, it's just nice if people who run sessions get some feedback and some interest. Because people go, oh yeah, great session, and then that's it. Like, okay, not that great then.
I agree with you, because almost every day I learn the new vocabularies, and then I forget them, and then I recall them again, and then I forget them again.
Yep. It's like it's so frustrating as well, because you're like, oh god,
like
we've had that before. Yeah.
Yeah, like circle. And every time when I meet that vocabulary, I think, oh, I met it last time, and this time, oh, I forget the meaning of it.
Yep.
And I don't know how to use it at all. It's very sad for me every time, and I have to relearn it again.
Yes. Well, you're not actually really. It is there. It is in your brain, but it's sort of stuck somewhere in the back of your brain. You need to bring it forward to the front where you use it every day. And if you find particular words difficult, it is worth writing them down on cards and just revising them, drilling them, because I find some German words, and I don't know why that particular word is difficult for me to remember. But somehow it slips through my brain like it's Teflon coated, and I have to really work hard to remember it, especially words I don't use every day. Cafe, that was never a problem for me. Beer, I remembered that straight away.
Yes, and I downloaded an app to learn the new words and remember it and call them the new vocabularies. An app, yeah,
App.
app.
Yeah, not ape.
App.
Ape is a monkey.
I'm sorry. This morning
That's all right. When you said it, I downloaded an
did,
ape.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, this morning I write an article. There is ape in that article, so I remember the word, the vocabulary ape instead of app.
I got you.
Yeah.
Isn't it strange? That's how your brain works.
Yeah, and I have an exciting things, excited thing to share with you because I think at the end of this month our company will hold our annual meeting of 2017. And I think the most excited part is the gifts for all the staffs. The first one and the most expensive one is the iPhone X, and then iPhone 8, and then iPad, and I think maybe have some other. I suggest to prepare some computers for the gifts, but some other colleagues they didn't agree with me. So now we're still in the progress of discussion.
Okay, so these are gifts. These are like bonuses or just presents. Yes, they're giving them to you for free.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I want to come
Just
and work for your company.
Okay, welcome.
Gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So we are very excited about it, and
Sure.
we have discussed all the gifts for the whole for this whole afternoon.
I
I think
bet.
yes, I think this topic will last for the whole week until the beginning of the annual meeting.
I'll
Maybe
bet.
next week or at the end of this month.
Well, you'll have to come and tell us what you get in the end.
Okay, of course, of course. I hope I can get a good the best gift.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hope so. God
I
bless
hope
me.
so too. I hope so too. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Okay, let's cross our fingers,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Let's cross
Thank
our
you.
fingers. There you are.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Monique, you've asked for the mic. Take the mic.
I was looking for the emoji, the fingers crossed. Okay.
Oh, by the
No,
way,
no.
you don't need to
Yeah.
look for the emoji in Discord. It's really good. If you just type colon,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then just put
Yeah.
FIN, and then all the fingers will start to come up.
Colon.
Colon and
FIN?
FIN, and you'll see the different.
No.
No, colon, not comma.
Gosh,
That's a
hold on.
comma. Okay, let's do some punctuation. Comma.
Yeah.
Colon.
Colon and semicolon.
Semicolon. That's it.
Yeah. I was confused about those. Okay.
Yay! But you don't need to. All you do is do FIN and then just click on the one that you want. Not FN, FIN. Okay, and it works for like smile, so you do SMIL, and you'll get all the smileys, and cry, you get all the crying. Okay.
Okay.
And don't forget, you can delete and edit your own posts, and you can delete your posts as well. Okay, so if you go to the
Okay.
right, there's like 3 little dots. You can also add a reaction to other people's emojis. Okay.
You must hover the mouse to the right.
That's right, yeah. Or I'm not sure if how it works on touch screen. Let me just try it in here. I think on touch screen you have to hold it down, and then you have to
Oh,
click. basically use the touch screen with your finger on the post you want to react to, and then click on add reaction, and then you can do a reaction as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And then, of course, the
Okay.
final one, let's carry on with this little training, full stop, or in American English, period. Okay.
Very common. Yeah.
Yeah, and then exclamation mark, which please only write one. And the most important one, when you're learning, the question mark. There you go. They're the most used punctuation marks you'll need. And you'll find that within, say, Discord and other chat apps, that quite often the bots will use, like in here, we've got the bot for translation. Okay, let's do Spanish. And then... There you go. So the colon is an important one in Discord. You use the colon T for the translation bots. The manual, Oscar, there is no manual, I'm afraid. But you can learn, if you look on the right-hand side, if you're using a PC, if you look on the right-hand side,
Yes.
you will see we've got the bots in a separate group now. So Me6,
Yeah.
Septipus and Translate bot. So if you just search Discord Me6 commands online,
Oh,
then you'll
oh.
find the commands you can use. Don't forget, you won't be able to use them all because some of them will be restricted to admins only. But you can have fun. You can have fun. Hyphen
Yes, of
as well.
course.
Yes, the hyphen.
Hyphen. And how do you say that in American English? There is another
Dash.
word for that.
We
Yeah,
often say
I was
dash.
confused.
Yeah.
Dash. Well,
I say
because
dash
I've heard
sometimes as
maybe
well.
because maybe I've heard a hyphen maybe here or with you guys, but I remember that when I heard dash, I was, oh my god, what is dash?
Yeah.
So I was
Well,
like,
hyphen is we call it a hyphen when it's a hyphenated word, as in there's the little dash that joins the word together. But when it's just it's almost replacing the comma, to be honest.
Yeah.
So they were very happy for a while, and people are using the dash to sort of say, okay, little pause for drama. And then it's not a hyphen because it's not hyphenating the word. But yeah, people will understand if you use either.
So when there is no space between words, it could be hyphen or dash. But if there is a space, just dash.
Okay, when the two words are hyphenated, it joins the two words together. It's
Yeah.
almost a
Oh, yeah.
transition from two words becoming one word. You can look at the etymology of some words, especially compound nouns, where once upon a time they were hyphenated and then suddenly they became one word. And some words are in transition because they're becoming more and more popular, and suddenly one day it will become more normal for it to not have a hyphen. It will just be one long word. Yeah, telltale, exactly. If you just, again, use Google, go onto Word Hippo or something like that, look up hyphenated words, okay, and it modifies the words, of course, they become a compound word, okay. So at one point, probably toothpick was hyphenated, a little pick for the tooth, and now it's not. Now, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure if it was, but I wouldn't be surprised if it hadn't been a hyphenated word once, and now it's a compound word. Okay? So you'd only use hyphen really for that, otherwise just say dash. Especially in URLs, so learn-english-network.org. Monique, you're making googly eyes at me. Why?
maybe I'm just trying to get all that information and just I'm processing everything.
Another reason for streaming. You can always watch the video later and you think, what did she say?
I know, I don't like that. The best way just to learn something, and from my experience, I can tell, is especially when you when you are corrected me, and when you laugh. Then I say, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. I need you to. So I remember when you just laugh. No, no. When, for example, when you say it's not ape, is up, or something like that. When you correct us like that, it's something that is in my brain, and somehow I will never forget that word or the pronunciation of some word.
Oh, I'm not laughing at you.
No, with me. I don't care,
good, good.
But, but I feel good because that's the way you push me. I mean, it happens to me, just to, I need just to get that word, or I need just to correct myself somehow.
Well, we
So
could try electric shock.
Okay. A little bit extreme, but
Hey, Marco's here. Hello, Marco.
Oh, Marco.
Hello, Monique. Glad to see you
How are you
again.
doing? Yeah, I know.
I'm doing
How are you
well.
doing?
Yeah,
Happy
I
New
was
Year.
asking. Happy New Year to you too, and Merry Christmas as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You disappeared. I haven't noticed you for a while.
Yeah, I know. I mean, a lot of things, but yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I'm still
Oh,
alive, which is good.
okay, great.
Marco,
Nice.
you know the network. This is what happens. People come, they go, they come back again.
Yes, but it is more. That's Monique.
Okay, Lisa
I
has to go. Sorry, let me just say bye to
okay.
bye,
Good.
Lisa. Thanks for coming. Don't break. Don't go out. Oh no, she's gone. Oh no, hang on. So don't go spending any money. Okay, bye. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. Don't go spending any money. Hopefully she'll read that before it's... Sorry, she's got the sales on. Every time she comes online, she's telling me about the sales. Fingers crossed, Lisa, that you get a nice gift in your annual general meeting. Your AGM. The AGM, by the way. I meant to say that earlier. There she is. Good, she saw it. I hope you get a nice gift. Yeah, good. Oh dear. Actually, I hadn't asked Amatsu, because Amatsu, your sales are on, aren't they? Straight after Christmas Day, as soon as Boxing Day starts, I think. Were you tempted?
Apparently.
Oh, you've
No.
not been? No. Okay.
No.
Good for you.
Don't do them. I don't see the point anymore because you've got sales on all the time, it seems.
Yeah, I was
It's
telling
not like
Lisa.
in the old days.
No, we used to have the January sales. I can remember
Yes.
getting actually excited
Yes.
about.
Yes, it's not like that anymore.
No. It
Just
used to
constant.
be regulated in Germany. You couldn't have sales outside the sale times, but they relaxed it a few years ago, and now it's
Oh,
very
right.
similar here. You know, bargain here, bargain there. They have two main events, the Sommerschlussverkauf and the Winterschlussverkauf, which is like when they sell off the winter stuff and the summer stuff. But as I said to Lisa earlier, you have to be so careful as well. What they say is a bargain was actually cheaper 2 weeks ago, and then they'll put the price up for a week, and then they'll sell it supposedly on sale, and it's such a con. I hate it.
Well, that's a similar thing that happens in John Lewis, I'm afraid, where they have a sale of specially ordered stuff, and they do tell you that it's specially ordered for the sale, but it's not actually
On
something
sale.
that was £10, which is now £5. It was always £5.
Yeah, I think it's wrong. They shouldn't be allowed to do it. A sale should be a sale, and
They are very
discount should
open
be...
about it.
Yeah, but it still catches the unwary. You think it's that hunter-gatherer instinct. You know, I found a bargain. I found a bargain.
I didn't really want it, but it's still a bargain.
I like what
No.
Mina, I like what you just wrote. When you stay at home, you'll not spend money. That's not true anymore, though, Mina.
No.
We've got the internet. Was it Cyber Monday, isn't it, when all the internet stuff goes on sale? So you're not even safe at home anymore.
Yeah. I don't know about keeping her feet under control. I think it's your hands you need to keep under control.
Nowadays,
So you don't open your purse and you don't press the mouse.
Yep, don't click on that button, whatever you do. There must be sales manufacturers. Yeah, I think you're right, Oscar. I think people are, that the companies actually order goods specifically
Yes,
for
of
the
course.
sales. Yeah.
That's it. And some companies must, take advantage of this, and they work just for sales, I think.
Yeah. I think it's against the spirit of what is a sale. We'll sell a lot of those. Let's order some more so that we can sell them at a discount. And they probably pay less for them anyway because they're ordering more. And no, it's not good. That said, if I am looking for something, I do always check online to make sure I'm paying at least a reasonable price. Yeah, Diaka! Whoa, well done! Hang on, let me find you in the forum because you deserve a reward for that. Well done.
Very good.
Yeah, no, you know what she's going to... Diaka, can you speak now? This is the next challenge, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Hi!
Finally,
Two
Hi,
badges for
Jaha.
Jacka. Two badges.
How are you?
Jacka, well done!
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. Now,
Well
I think the
done.
problem is with because in my office, I think the technician have made some parameters so that you can't connect with you can connect, but you
Yeah, we've got a little bit of... I don't know if it's just me. There's an awful lot of echo in your voice.
I
That's
connected
better.
with my I connected with my telephone, and I just received a call. That's why there was this problem. Okay.
Okay, no, it's much better now. It was very odd. It did sound like something out of Doctor Who sci-fi. So, Diaka,
No,
I
it's,
know you're
it's
new,
good.
relatively new. Would you like to introduce yourself to everybody? Because we've been chatting away about getting into Discord and Skype and everything. But would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, okay. I am Jaha or
Jaha,
Sekou
sorry, yeah.
Jahdi. That's Jaha. Yeah, Jaha.
Jaha.
Yeah, it's difficult, but yes, you got it. So I'm Senegalese. I'm from Senegal. You know,
Senegal, yeah.
Senegal. Yeah. So and I'm a civil servant. Yeah. And so I'm working in the Ministry of Planning, Finance, and Economy. So yes, I came to the forum. I think 1 year now. December was my anniversary here. So France, Senegal is a French country, so I don't have the opportunity to speak English with other people. So that's why this forum is very important for me. And I see that I am already improving my English, and it's really great.
Good. I know you got your anniversary badge, and that
Yes.
was quite funny because I was like, "Oh, welcome back."
Yeah.
But that's fine because that's how. As long as you're in at least once a year, you'll be okay. You'll be in the network forever.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Good.
Thank you for your help.
Now, I did mention something earlier, but you couldn't hear us, and it's something I'm going to offer on a Friday. Marco wasn't here either, so I will, and Oscar maybe? I don't know. I will repeat myself. On Friday, I am going to make the offer, because I can't read all your posts every day. I kind of try to read as many as I can, and I correct the ones that are in the areas that I do regular corrections on. And occasionally you'll notice I'll correct something for you. It's usually when you've got a badge or something's happened and I notice it and I'll correct it. So corrections are a little bit haphazard, random, hit and miss. But on Friday I am going to make the offer. If you would like me to look at a post you've made in that week, so this week, if you've posted anything that you would like me to look at, grab the link, share it here, and I'll look at it during the session. Okay? So just an offer. It's up to you guys to take me up on it or not, as you wish. Amatsu, this does not apply to you. I'm not going to check your posts. Okay?
Oh, that's not fair.
I help you enough with your.
That's not fair.
I help
That's
you
not...
enough in Vikings.
Good.
That was. Oh, by the way, I laughed so much about the gems. You were saving up for legendary gems, weren't you?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Now you know.
Well, you said to not have anything that wasn't legendary.
No, that's
so
the gear itself. You can
I
shove
assumed
gems
it
in
meant
it
the
as soon
gems
as
well.
No. Okay, time for dinner. Not time of dinner, time for dinner. Bon appetit, Muna. Take care. Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, bon appetit.
Yeah, we say that. Sorry.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good weekend for all.
Bye bye.
You too. You too. Have a good one. Okay. Yes. Do be aware that we do say bon appetit in English. We use the French. Some people seem to think we say have a nice meal, but that's only in McDonald's. Enjoy your meal. It's like American restaurant English. In England, we're quite, much more normal.
Maybe cheers?
Cheers is normally to do with drinking.
Okay.
So cheers would be cheers for the beers.
So I'm used to say something when I see someone else eating. So what should I say?
Bon appetit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that simple. I mean, informally, if you were at my house and you were sitting there and I'd placed the meal in front of you and you were being overly polite, waiting for me to sit down and start eating, I'd probably say tuck in, which means start eating, but that's very informal.
Yeah.
Normal is to say bon appetit, and we're not as obsessed with saying it as the Germans are, for example. In Germany, it's weird. You're sitting and somebody brings you your meal, and the table next to you will go "Guten Appetit," and I'm like, "What? Go away! Stop talking to me. I don't know you."
In England, a lot of the time when you go for a meal, you are served your meal, and as they walk away, they say "enjoy," which is what I've just typed.
Yes, that's true, but that's come from American "enjoy your meal."
It rings a bell for me.
Yep.
Or to me.
But you wouldn't say that to somebody you're eating with. You wouldn't say "enjoy." It's like, that is, as Amatsu said, that would be the waiter or waitress. Or what did you call them? The serving personnel? You didn't say that, did you, Amatsu? That's so PC.
I've no idea. No, I said as they're walking away.
What did you call the person?
I didn't. I just
said
said they.
something. Oh, maybe. I'm going to have to
No, I
listen
just
to that
said
again.
as they're walking away, they just say,
Yeah.
"Enjoy." I don't think I did anyway. Who knows? By the end of the week on a Friday at this time, goodness
You could say
me,
anything, yes.
I might have said anything at all.
I'm surprised you're still compos mentis.
But teach, bon appetit is a French word.
Yes.
In English, there must be something
borrowing
original.
French. We love borrowing French. And if you think about the menu.
Glad to hear that. These days,
No, a lot of words to do with cuisine. Cuisine, there you are. There's another French word we've borrowed. We haven't stolen it, because you've still got it. We've borrowed it.
You know, I'm always impressed how many words, French words, I can find in sometimes I'm just, when I'm speaking, I think about one word in French and something tell me this word must exist in English. I try to use it and to check, and I find that most of the time that the word exists.
Yes,
in English too.
absolutely. We do like, I mean, there's lots of words that have crossed over into English from all over the world, because we're not ashamed. If we like a word, we'll borrow it.
Interesting.
Yes, okay, Marco. Zom says we steal them, but you can only steal something if you are depriving the other person of that thing. That's stealing. It's borrowing if you've not deprived it. Nobody's losing out on this, and it's enriching our language. So thank you, France. But you do have to be a little careful Jaka, on words
Yes,
that have
yes.
slightly different meanings. So, for example,
Okay.
demander, to demand is really, if you demand something in English, it's very strong. And I know it
Okay.
doesn't mean, it hasn't got that strength in French, but often people
Say,
misuse demand and it annoys the English. You can't demand anything of me. You have no power over me.
okay. Same for rendezvous. For example, I
Oh
must,
la la.
yeah, rendezvous. I was trying to say, how to say, meeting? No,
Yes,
not
yeah, a
meeting.
meeting.
Yeah, I think it was meeting. I said rendezvous.
That's
And
very
the teacher
suggestive.
told me that this very special rendezvous.
Yes. Déjà vu, you mean? Déjà vu. Yeah.
Bon voyage.
Bon voyage, we use that as well, yes. I mean, there are so many. And some of them, it's lovely because they're the same word and you think, yeah, I know that word. But sometimes what we call false friends,
Yes.
they are, yeah, these words that can trip you up. And I have the same problem in learning German. Okay, there's one particular word, sensibel, and sensibel looks so much like sensible, which means, you know, straightforward and got a good head on you. But in German it means sensitive. So I get that mixed up a lot. And eventuel, because it looks so much like eventually, but eventuel does not
Mhm.
mean eventually. So I really have to be
Yeah.
careful of some words. And I'm sure there's the same in every language, in Spanish, and yep. We take words and sometimes we mess them up as well. We just change the meaning completely. Exactly, Oscar, yes.
Yeah.
And your brain will trick you. Your brain
Yeah.
will do
It
its
takes
best.
it takes some mistakes
Yeah,
to get used to. Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, how are we doing for time? Okay, it's six. It's turned 6 o'clock. Gosh, it always goes so quickly.
Yeah.
Let's very quickly go through this week's leaders. And would anybody like to volunteer to read out the leaderboard? Don't all jump up at once. Me. Hang on, let me just save this so I can share it with you. Screenshots. Where are we? Where is it? Oh, I think it's here, yes. So, what's the date today? Can anybody remind me?
It's the
19th.
19th.
19th. No, 19th. Okay. Okay, so.
Yesterday was 18/1/18.
Oh, so it would have been. That's very astute of you. I hadn't even. Oh gosh, it's been such a week. I hadn't even realised.
Yeah, not
Okay.
quite a thingy doodah palindrome thing,
No,
but
no. I don't think
almost.
there are any more of those until the next century. So I'm afraid we've lost.
Oh,
We've lost those now.
yeah, I won't see one of those again then.
No, because you need to. But there you go. Hmm, I've lost it. Ah, there you go. Nope. Screenshots. Where are they? Okay, so 2017. 2018. There you go. Right, so here is the leaderboard from the forum. This week's leaders. Now, if you click on it, this is good for other sessions, by the way, just a little practice for you. If you click on it, it will just enlarge and it will be easier to read. Okay. Oh, hi Manju. Oh, when did Manju arrive? Hi Manju. Can you hear us? No, obviously not. Okay, where was that link I shared earlier?
you can hear him, Marco?
How?
I've no idea.
How?
That is
Supernatural
weird.
fun.
That is
No,
weird. That is very
no, I
strange.
can't hear. He wrote.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry. I thought you said you could hear him.
No. He wrote 222. Where you from, Amatsu? Jaha wrote and.
But I misread what you said.
No.
It's fine.
Yeah, I wrote.
Guys, can you hear me?
Oh yes,
now?
yes, we can hear you.
Matthew. Yes, 111.
Yes,
Awesome.
excellent.
Bravo.
Well done. Well done. How are you?
Hi,
You are a
everyone.
little late, I'm afraid. You're an hour late, but because we're just about to wrap up. But did you want to share anything? Did you want to say anything particularly?
No, not specific. I just wanted to say hi, everyone. How are you doing? And a happy weekend.
How about Happy New Year? Because this is the first time I think I've spoken to you this year. So Happy New Year.
Yeah, it is on the first time, and Happy New Year, you too.
Thank you.
I wish you all the success comes to you this year.
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay.
Okay, so does anybody want to read the leaderboard out?
To read? You
Yeah.
say to read?
To read it out, yes. So you need to use your ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah?
I'm not sure I get what you say.
Okay, let me
Paulette,
explain.
I can see Paulette.
Right, okay, so
Paulette.
for Paulette, you would say something like, in first position, we have Paulette with 37
Okay.
points. Okay. Then second, third, fourth, or you can go from the bottom up if you prefer. And watch out for the bottom. It seems to be very strange because we've got... oh no, it's okay. This week there are no joint... Everybody's got different points, which makes it easy. So you've got 10 people. So you go first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Okay, we have a volunteer, so take it away.
Who? Me?
Yeah. Absolute checker.
So I am in. Okay.
You are
let
it.
me try. I wanted to say because it's the first time for me, so I was I would be happy to be an observer, but no problem. Let me try. You'll correct me. So in the first position, we have Paulette with 37 points. And following to that, we have Shwan. It's Shwan, 31 points. And after Shwan, we have VN Rabu, 28 points. And myself, Jaha, 22 points. I think in the middle, we have Rose Amu, 01. Sorry. Sorry. Rose Amu 01. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes,
We can hear
yes.
you, yes.
Okay.
You're doing a great job.
Okay.
Well done.
I've been disturbed by the telephone, sorry. 18. And following to that, we have Hui Tran, 16 points. After that, we have Zeya, 15 points. And Teacher Lin, 14 points. And in the, how to say, I think it's a penultimate position. We have King Nice, 13 points. And in the bottom, we have Soheila, 12 points.
Very good. Well done. Woohoo!
Yeah,
Not
not difficult.
bad. Yeah, I would suggest
Well
you don't.
done.
I would suggest you
Okay,
don't
thank
say
you.
in the bottom, at the bottom.
In the bottom.
At
Okay.
the bottom.
At the bottom.
At the
Okay.
bottom. You don't want things in your bottom, okay?
Okay. At the bottom.
At the bottom. Sometimes
And finally?
prepositions. Yeah, finally would be
Yeah.
good. Yeah, at the bottom, or in 10th place. In 10th place.
In 10th place.
Yeah,
Okay.
any of those would do. Because remember that this is just the top 10 people this week. So there are other positions that are just not in the top 10. Okay. Well done, though.
The week's
Very
leaders. Okay. Can you explain me what does it mean? All these points have been earned where by doing that? What?
good. Where? What? Who? What? Okay. This is from the forum activity. Okay.
Okay.
So if you go to the forum, you'll need to sign in, of course. Go to the activity page. You'll also find a link to it on the left-hand side. And then you'll see the latest posts on the wall. You'll see your badge. Okay? You've
On
got
the
a new
wall.
badge, yeah.
Okay.
And then you'll see the week's leaders and the top contributors in the forum. Okay?
Okay.
Interesting.
I have been. I have been. How to say? I have got retribution without knowing it.
Yeah, exactly. You were there to read. That's why I thought, oh, perfect.
This is encouraging.
Well, you will find our philosophy is do what you can when you can, but the more you do, the more you'll be able to do. Bye, Amatsu. Nice chatting. Shields up.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, and on that note, I will have to go as well. I'm sorry if you've just joined us, but I do have to draw the line somewhere. But remember, just because I'm leaving doesn't mean you have to. You can happily carry on chatting amongst yourselves. I won't be streaming, so you can do it in complete privacy. I don't know if anybody else is streaming, but I won't be. I'll stop the stream now. And I hope to see you all next week. Have a lovely weekend, or rest of your weekend. And we'll see each other hopefully Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of these days. Okay, take care. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Bye.
See
Thank you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye bye everyone.
Bye. And don't forget to hang up. This is very important. Disconnect. Okay? When you finish. Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
Monique.